Hello everyone, my name is Kridapat Tanganopat and today I would like to give you a brief presentation, roughly around 5 minutes, about my engineering bachelor thesis, which is called Replication of Robotic Telesurgery using a 5G network. Without further ado, let us dive into it. So, let's start off with my background. Well, I saw on this news like 1 year ago where it says that doctor in Italy are perform telesurgery from there to China, in which the distance was like 8,000 kilometers apart from each other, and the delay which is 135 milliseconds, in which it is considered ideal by various medical studies for telesurgery. To be more specific, what is telesurgery? Telesurgery is an operation where a surgeon can perform an operation on a patient which in a distant location without any surgeon's physical appearance needed. And to be able to do this, we need a combination of two things, which is advanced robotic surgery and then advanced communication technologies. Let's us moving on to the next topic, which is about the benefits of telesurgery. First of all, it's bring surgical care to area lacking in medical access. Then it reduced the risk for long distance patient travel. For example, like in Italy and China, if you have to flew over to each other, it's gonna be like so many hours. And lastly, this telesurgery trends have been optimal during the COVID-19 since we have to avoid the pandemic and to mitigate the contagious virus. Then let's talk about my inspiration. Well, after a few research, I have looked it up. The real world telesurgery systems cost around like $2 million or $1 million respectively, in which is too way too expensive for like the university level. And then currently there are no available telesurgery systems in Thailand yet. And lastly, I thought that if I studied about this telesurgery and build a replication of it, it could bring a more understanding in both the network part on the hardware part or the robot part also. So it's going to be cheaper to study about it rather than just buy the whole systems. And then my objectives clearly, the first one is to build and create a simple replication of surgical robots, and then maintain connection between surgical robots and controller when they are far apart. Then minimize the network latency as much as possible. The latency thing is going to be the most crucial keys point. And lastly, conduct a simple operation using this replication. So next step is going to be the materials. This is all material used to construct a robot to replicate the robot's arm, the robot's surgeon's scissors as much as possible. And then that's going to be the network part. And then in the real world telesurgery systems, we need total of 7 elements, which are the surgeons, in which it's going to be me, the display, haptic controller, network, surgical robot, and lastly, camera, and also scissors. Okay, this is my own surgical robot. As you can see here, their camera, grip scissors all attached. And then the joystick, the PlayStation 1 was used instead of haptic controller because it is way too expensive. And then display. And then this is like all the command button that I input. And then this one is like the network part. By connecting it all to each other, we could say that I can operate it from all around the world. And to find out, I have tested in Fukuoka, Japan. Thank you so much for your attention.